Before continuing to this video, have you watched part 1 yet? In there, we decipher journals, neuroscience, and part first, then come back here. Sudah siap? Siapkan keberanian dan jangan lupa simak sampai akhir, karena setiap kisah selalu menyimpan pesan yang bermakna. Mari kita langsung ke videonya. Now we enter the explanation of neuroscience. According to this journal, many ghost-seeing experiences can actually be explained by the workings of the human brain and body. So how can that process happen?
It turns out that one of the first causes comes from something we can't even hear.
This journal explains about infrasound, which are very low-frequency sound waves that humans cannot hear. Even though they are inaudible, these waves can affect our bodies.
But how can a sound that we can't hear make someone feel as though they've seen something?
According to research cited in this journal, waves around 18.98 Hz can cause the eyeballs to vibrate very subtly. As a result, a person might see faint shadows in their peripheral vision.
Bangunan tua yang lembab dan kurang ventilasi bisa mengandung jamur beracun atau gas karbon monoksida. Tapi, apa hubungannya dengan pengalaman melihat hantu?
When the brain lacks oxygen, this condition is called cerebral hypoxia. Symptoms can include dizziness, confusion, and even hallucinations.
Besides HADD, this journal also explains Pareidolia, which is the tendency of the brain to recognize patterns in random shapes. Shadows can be interpreted as scary faces. Have you ever experienced this?
Then, why do we immediately perceive ordinary shadows as pocong or kuntilanak? One answer might lie in the stories already stored in our memories.
This journal explains cultural priming. Horror stories we often hear influence how our brains interpret images. Ordinary objects can appear frightening. However, the experience of seeing a frightening figure doesn't always happen when we are awake. There is another condition often referred to by people as ketindihan.
Next, according to this journal, sleep paralysis or ketindihan occurs when a person is awake but their body cannot yet move.
In a state of panic, the brain can trigger hallucinations, making it feel as if a figure is watching.
So, did all these experiences truly come from supernatural beings? Neuroscience suggests that the brain, body, and environment can also play a significant role.
Kesimpulan jurnal ini, banyak pengalaman melihat sosok dapat dijelaskan melalui cara kerja otak, tubuh, dan lingkungan.
So, how does this scientific explanation relate to religious teachings? That's what we'll discuss next.
Before examining claims about ghosts, we must understand one thing. Something we don't understand is not necessarily supernatural. Have you ever assumed something was supernatural simply because you didn't know the cause?
Believing in the unseen is different from believing every ghost sighting. Claims of seeing ghosts still need to be tested. Faith in the unseen doesn't mean accepting all claims of apparitions. Now, let's test those claims with logic.
Okay, first, there's the single observer paradox, when only one person sees a figure, while others see nothing at all.
If only one person sees it, while others don't, is the figure truly outside our bodies?
If it's truly physical, shouldn't other people be able to see it too?
Inilah yang disebut verifikasi intersubjektif. Sederhananya, sesuatu yang benar-benar ada secara fisik seharusnya dapat diamati oleh lebih dari satu orang.
According to the argument of this journal, if tamatsul truly produces a physical form, then its existence should be verifiable by more than one observer.
Tamatsul itu sendiri adalah perubahan wujud jin menjadi bentuk fisik yang dapat dilihat dan disentuh oleh manusia.
Now, think about it. Why do ghosts have different faces in every culture? Indonesia has pocong, Japan has yurei. Is it coincidence or culture?
Inilah yang disebut cultural boundary paradox atau paradoks batas budaya. Mengapa setiap budaya memiliki gambaran hantu yang berbeda?
If culture influences ghost imagery, then how does the brain process that memory into something that feels real? Have you ever seen a figure in the distance in the dark? This is what ambiguity paradox means, when the brain fills in the parts it cannot see. Now look closely. Once illuminated, does it still look like a ghost? Or does it turn out to be just a banana leaf? If an object becomes clear after being shone with a flashlight, did the ghost really disappear? Or did our brain misinterpret it from the start? Reality.
Ternyata persepsi dapat dikoreksi oleh informasi baru. Saat cahaya memberi informasi lengkap, otak berhenti menebak. According to this journal, faith in the unseen does not mean accepting all apparitions. Visual claims still need to be tested.
Now it's your turn. If you encountered a mysterious apparition, would you immediately believe it? Or would you look for evidence first? Share your thoughts in the comments.
So what's the conclusion? According to this research, ghost sightings have no ontological basis, meaning they are not proven to be real, independent entities in the physical world. This research connects the experience with three factors: the physical environment, how the brain works, and cultural stories. All three can converge until something ordinary feels like an apparition.
But remember, this research does not claim that jinn do not exist. What it examines is the visual representation of ghosts in culture. So, rejecting ghost myths is not the same as rejecting the concept of jinn in Islamic teachings.
This journal also reminds us, jinn should not be understood merely as monsters in horror. Jinn is placed as a mukallaf having responsibility towards his commandments. Therefore, a way of thinking that immediately considers strange events as supernatural and begin to test them with reason, science, and evidence. The ultimate goal is not merely to debunk ghost stories. This journal encourages society to become a scientific society and effect, but still maintains tawheed,